tonight. That was abrupt. Disney is finally fixing the cobblestones outside of the Haunted Mansion at the Magic Kingdom. They started on that after they finished cobbling together that Hatbox ghost scene. Looks great. Hot water is now being pumped into the Journey of Water inspired by Moana. At least I hope that's what's happening. Tokyo Disneyland now has a shop where you can build your own resort bus, which is going to be necessary if you're staying at the All-Stars. You've read WDW News Today. Now it's time for WDW News Tonight.
Live from WDWNT Celebration near the Walt Disney World Resort, it's WDW News Tonight. Tom Corless and Nick LoCicero. Tonight, we play the Family Feud, the wonderful world of psychotic comments, the music of Piano Rob, and more. I'm Nick LoCicero. Now, here's your host, Tom Corless.
Hello, I'm Tom Corless, and I've also told the CEO of the Walt Disney Company to go F themselves. Not just for billionaires. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and if you're really enjoying this nonsense, you can leave a super chat right here on YouTube. Your donations will be used to make sure the dwarf I work with doesn't rip my arm off. Anyway, how's it going, dwarf I work with?
Wow.
You were mean like the whole last hour to me, so.
I was just getting ready for the show. Gotta get pumped.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Allison's not here. Do you have to be the meanest
I do.
instead?
I do.
That's the rule. Yeah.
So, and Allison's not here, so I should have gotten contestants for the game for later in the show.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do that.
But they didn't do that. So.
It's Family Feud, so we need a lot.
6 of you. I'm looking at you.
They all just left while
You need a whole family.
Yeah, we do.
It's a family.
A family.
You don't have to be related. Yeah.
No.
You just have to be fans.
Yeah.
Of what?
Anything. Not this. There's none. There's none for this. So. Rob, that's a nice scarf.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Thank you. Christmased it up. Made my Chewbacca shirt.
Love it.
And the Chewbacca shirt. A fine outfit.
I have enough Christmas clothing that I have to start wearing it, or else I don't get to all of it by Christmas.
See, I don't have Christmas clothes.
I can tell that that's the one you said. That's the
I
one.
wore the Spirit jersey last week. That's it. There's no Christmas button downs. They don't exist.
That surprises me.
We have to make one. I think we have to make one. I think that's going to need to be a thing. We're fixing cameras. Jake isn't here this week. We wish Jake, we hope he gets better. He's not feeling well. But Katie's running things back there tonight.
Yeah.
Is that child labor?
Well, we're going to talk about Shanghai Disney, so probably. You went to Jollywood Nights.
I did.
Did you like it?
I had a ball.
You liked it?
I had a good time.
Oh. Wow.
It was winter weather, which started the night, and I think
Yeah.
it was the quietest one they said of the season, so I got a little lucky.
Well, that's because all the vloggers weren't there, so everyone could hear themselves think.
Yeah, it was. It was not very crowded. Yeah.
The lines are long. I didn't pay for this, but I hate it. But I didn't pay for this shirt either. All right. I haven't paid for anything in years. We're going on the 16th.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You haven't been yet. Yeah.
No.
That'll be good. I'll actually get to go to that one as a guest. I still haven't seen everything, even though I went to this already.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. No, I mean, I'm sorry. It'll be miserable. It's the worst. We'll have a terrible time. Yeah. Anyway, should we do the news?
News.
Yeah, let's do news. Yeah. People still come here and yell that. A guest on It's a Small World at Disneyland climbed out of his boat, stripped off his clothes, and climbed all over the ride, disproving the musical line that there is just one moon. There were 2 moons and 1 golden sun that day, my friends. Yeah, I heard he entered the Europe scene, which prompted the French girls to exclaim, "Ooh la la!" Yeah, people realized there was a person roaming the ride when something that looks like a human was actually moving. That's how they could tell. Oh, man. The guest was eventually arrested and removed from the park while fully nude. The man was not offering the long beige shaft that the people in line at the churro cart were looking for, apparently. Never mind. I was going to make another joke, but then I was like, that's too far. Let's just stop. As they there's a line. As they carried him out, they covered his privates with the Disneyland map that has the pixelated tree on it. So the guests were still unable to locate the balls on either the tree nor the man. So it was so pixelated. It just looked like they didn't cover anything. Couldn't tell what it was. Current CEO of the Walt Disney Company, Bob Iger, said at the New York Times Dealbrook Summit on Wednesday that he was, quote unquote, disappointed in what he was seeing with the company during Bob Chapek's tenure as CEO. Oh. Iger said, "I worked hard at distancing myself from it." Yeah, other people trying to distance themselves from Chapek include his family. His son's at Marvel. He's like, "No, we weren't related. It's just a coincidence." Here's the script I wrote for Secret Invasion. Iger also indicated he will be gone as CEO by 2026. He said in the interview, "I'm definitely going to step down in 2026 or when the Avengers multiverse ride opens at DCA, whichever comes first." So, sounds pretty definite. I'm sure that'll be open by then. What a week for news. The Dopey dancing with Snow White at the end of Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at the Magic Kingdom tore off one of her arms this week and danced with it. Oh. Man, at least the guests weren't the only ones getting ripped off for a change. There's your dad joke of the week. There it is. Said Dopey, "Now Snow White is only one leg short of a Disney After Hours ticket." Seriously, though, I think Dopey was just enchanted by her disarming beauty. In his defense, she almost ate the goddamn apple again, and if he didn't rip her arm off, she was gonna do it. It's like, girl, please. Do you know what we went through the last time? Oh man, it was in fairness, it was the first arm to be swung at the Magic Kingdom that wasn't aimed at another guest. It's a fist fight. Yeah. Of course, if she can't get her arm fixed, Snow White has been offered a job as the drummer for Def Leppard, I've heard. That or she'll get her own Disney Plus series, Dopey and the Winter Soldier. One of those two things will happen. We were in a mood today.
I was gonna say there's a lot of Eric in there, isn't there? I feel like he was angry.
And fair, I think it's 50-50. Yeah. That was a split Tom and Eric joke.
I can tell.
Eric was the Def Leppard and I had the other. I had the Winter Soldier.
I think of Dopey and the Winter Soldier when I think of the two of you.
I don't want to even ask which is which. Disney revealed the Walt the Dreamer statue in its permanent home and World Celebration, a giant, long, gray concrete bench. Yeah. Of course, as Walt Disney famously said, "There's enough room here for a 12-foot tall bench that seats 48 people drinking Starbucks." That's one of his most famous quotes. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind Holiday Remix will not be offered this year. Yeah. That's mostly because Santa figured giving us all 6 more weeks of conga was way worse than sending us all coal. So, in fairness, I like conga, and I stand behind it. But anyway, I think it's the best song on there, and I'm not joking. But yeah, thank you. A water reflection effect has been added back to the famous... You want to share with the class? What? Are you on tape delay back there? Okay, cool. All right. Back to the top of the joke, please. Start over. A water reflection effect has been added back to the famous Phoenician scene on Spaceship Earth at Epcot. Not on purpose, though. The leak in the building has just gotten really bad. It's an actual pond in there now. The celebrity narrator lineup for this year's Candlelight Processional at Epcot has been altered as Anne Margaret and I can never pronounce his name. Simu Liu, is that it? Simu Liu, have been removed from the schedule due to conflicts. Yeah, they're making sequels for both Shang-Chi and Bye Bye Birdie, I believe. Musicals and Marvel movies, both very profitable at the moment, I've heard. Yeah, I've also heard Conrad Birdie is going to be replacing Kang the Conqueror in the MCU, I think. I think that's what I heard. I can't be sure. The prop peppers were finally returned to the Native American village scene along the rivers of America at the Magic Kingdom. Yeah, they're finally back. For the last 10 years, only the Pepper's ghost was present. I like that one. It's good. That's a good one. Signage on the Astro Orbiter construction walls at Disneyland have several errors. There's several errors on the signage there. Disneyland signs with errors? Never. That never happens. The sign says that the Starjets at the Magic Kingdom opened in 1971 instead of 1974, and that the Astro Orbiter opened in 1995 instead of 1994. But in fairness, Disney keeps missing the planned opening years for attractions, so maybe they thought what was on Wikipedia were just the dates they originally announced, not when the things actually open. I don't know. The new first edition Trader Sam's Holiday Rum Barrel Tiki Mug has arrived at Disneyland, and based on the price, I thought that this was an actual full-size barrel of rum, but it's apparently not. Although a barrel of rum would be perfect, would be the perfect amount at Christmas dinner when your family starts talking about politics. So just roll out the barrel of rum. Yeah, we're doing great. There it is. See, Rob, we were doing too well.
That's what it had to go downhill at some point.
The Choco Smash candy bar in Avengers Campus at DCA was replaced with an unthemed slice of cake. Yeah. In other news, the Brown Derby will be replacing the Cobb salad with a McDonald's salad shaker. So they're no more. They don't do the tossing anymore. They just the waiter comes over and just shakes the salad shaker up. Speaking of delays, Disney has pushed back the opening of a corn dog kiosk to 2024.
Disney does everything on time.
Yep. Yeah, the holdup apparently is that they can't find good enough cast members. The people they're training keep putting the batter inside the pickle. It's really complicated. It's not going well. A reminder that the Cake Bake Shop is also delayed, but don't worry, everyone. You could still eat at Trattoria Al Forno, the Pizza Window, and Big River Grill. I know, Rob, you love to eat at all those places, right? They're all delicious.
I love authentic Italian food.
From Big River Grill.
Yeah, from Big River Grill.
I don't even remember what's on the menu at Big River Grill. I don't know. Anyway, don't go to Big River Grill. It's really bad. It's very bad. Mossy the baby troll is now appearing in World of Frozen at Hong Kong Disneyland. But don't worry, here at Walt Disney World, we have to settle for Mossy the Tron canopy. Zootopia Land at Shanghai Disneyland will be selling exclusive. They'll have popsicle sippers. Say that 5 times fast. Popsicle sippers and the Hops Family Farms popcorn bucket, which I've heard are great if you need to do either number 1 or number 2 while waiting for the ride. Yeah. And what do you expect? It's a town full of animals. What do you think? Yeah, people in the queue are like, man, it really does smell like the Rainforest District in here. This is great. Shop Disney will release Lorcana, the first chapter reprint cards online on December 22nd. Yeah, with guaranteed shipping in time for Groundhog's Day. It's perfect. It's perfect timing. Ah, yes. Who doesn't want to fight the Shop Disney website, bots, and resellers 2 days before Christmas so your child can open a wrapped gift that's just your order confirmation? They're coming. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, the child is 37 and lives in the basement. But... Thanks, Mom and Dad. That's what he sounds like. Disney Plus has announced subscriber perks for the holiday season, including a Disney Treasure Sweepstakes. There's going to be all sorts of stuff. I think there's free comics and more. And as an added bonus, they'll be removing Secret Invasion from Disney Plus, and they will not add the Marvels. So they're really thinking of us this holiday season. That's the news. Who brings us the news?
This program is brought to you by WIGS, the WDWNT Inner Globe Society. Support WDWNT to get early and exclusive access to content you can't find anywhere else, including exclusive post shows for WDW News Tonight and Park Center, access to our prize wall, a monthly Zoom with Tom, access to our Discord community, early access to our events, and much more, starting at just $2 per month. For more information, visit patreon.com/WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com and click the Patreon link. Join WIGS and unlock even more WDWNT.
I don't pay attention to that. Don't pay attention. No, nothing just walked out of the curtain. Way to spoil it. I assume we have some WIGS members here tonight. There they are. Let's see what's airing this week on Disney Plus. Spoiler alert, it's not Secret Invasion nor the Marvels. Let's see what it is. This week, tune in for How Far I Go. You know, we have a lot of show tonight. No, we don't.
So much show.
What is there? A Psychotic comment.
Yep.
The Family Feud, which we've definitely picked out the contestants for.
Yep.
And Rob's here.
And then there might be other surprises.
I doubt that very much.
Oh,
certainly nothing
shucks.
happened a few moments ago that would indicate there's some sort of surprise tonight. Yeah. Anyway, stick around. We'll be back with more.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Come one, come all to see the Disney Park Sideshow. Your eyes won't believe what they're seeing. Witness the one-armed Disney princess. Her arm was once white as snow. Now it's as invisible as the maintenance team. Meet the literary legend who can smoke with his head turned completely backwards. You'll need to take off your rose-colored glasses to see this one. Watch John and his father cook a turkey with just one hand each. They'll even can and clean the oven. Amazing! And if you dare be brave enough, encounter the faceless Floridian Ice Queen. Sure, you can travel across the ocean to meet one with a face, but this oddity is exclusive to America. And while you're here, try one of our amazing games of skill and ring the bell for a prize. Or you could have the barker guess your weight.
Oh, I'd say your wait is about 3 hours.
The Disney Park Sideshow, only at the Disney properties where they don't care anymore.
You better watch out and you better not cry. You better not pout, I'm telling you why. And Santa Claus is coming to town. And Santa Claus is coming to town. And Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. And Santa Claus is coming to town. And Santa Claus is coming to town. And Santa Claus is coming those of you who've been bad or good, you better be good for goodness sake. You better be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry. You better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. I don't see Jake's big hand today. When you're awake. And those of you who've been better good, so you better be good for goodness sake.
Oh, look, it's me in an empty chair. We got to, Nick's not over here yet for some reason. You want to just switch to 3? Nope, that's...
If these shadows remained unchanged, I see an empty chair where Nick used to sit.
There we go. There it is. All right, cool. Let's see. We're trying our best this week. Let's see what you pick up this week at your local supermarket. I'm not even on that one. I don't know. I'm somewhere. Dr. Pepperan. Drink is too cool for 7th grade. The ingredients are 1 in a million, I believe. Anyway, someone remembers that show. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure people do. Nick is supposed to be over here, and he's not. Nick, why are you still over there?
Tom, I don't know if this is the best time to bring this up, but I noticed some damage around the studio. There's holes all over the place, here in my podium.
You can't even notice people's names. You noticed that?
I noticed it too, Tom. I noticed it too.
Why do we have these holes in the set, Tom?
I didn't really want to talk about this on the air, but we have is it a squirrel problem?
What was that, Tom? I couldn't hear you.
We have a squirrel problem?
You mean after all the times we made fun of the Carousel of Progress and their squirrel problems, now we have a squirrel problem?
That worries me about all the fire problems Disney's had recently.
All right, we're not going to have a fire problem.
Well,
I mean, the two of you might have a fire problem eventually, but...
Have you called anyone about this yet?
No, with the marathon and Jake's out sick and everything, I haven't had a chance to do anything, no.
Well, you're in luck, Tom. I know someone we could call.
You do?
Yeah. Don't worry. They're highly professional and great at solving problems.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, toodles!
Hi, Nick. Hi, Tom. Hi, musician guy in the corner with nice hair.
That's Piano Rob.
That's funny. Piano
Toodles,
Rob.
why is there a pair of slacks thrown over a chair at the bottom of the playhouse?
Don't mind that, Tom.
That's funny. Piano Rob. He doesn't even look like a Rob.
I'm not even sure how to take that.
So, what's up, fellas? We having a party?
Not exactly, Toodles. We have a problem. There seems to be a squirrel that's causing some mischief around the studio.
Well, you're in luck. I just so happen to have updated the Corless door with new Corless tools.
Is one of them a pair of pants? Because they're gone now.
So without further ado, Corless tools, Corless tools, Corless tools. Here are your Corless tools.
I can't imagine why that song hasn't caught on yet.
Super dry gingerbread cookies. Milk that has been left out for a questionable amount of time. Old holiday lights that have exposed or frayed wires.
Oh, boy.
And the mystery Corless tool. That's
oh,
the surprise tool that can help us later. And of course, you get me, Toodles. So when you get in any trouble and wonder if you have a Corless tool, just yell out, "Oh, Toodles!"
Please don't.
Well, Toodles, actually, before you go, maybe you could help us out right now with the set, that squirrel that's kind of chewing holes all over the place. We thought maybe you had something that could help us patch those holes up.
You are in luck. I've got 2 items perfect for the job. In fact, they go together like cookies and milk. That's right. It's the super dry gingerbread cookies and the milk that's been left out for a questionable amount of time.
Wow, thanks, Toodles.
How does that...
Look at this. This is great.
Come on.
Ooh.
That's definitely the consistency of milk.
You know what, Tom? It doesn't smell as bad as you think, and
I'll take your word for it.
I think I've seen this goop in superhero movies before. Maybe it could give you superpowers.
I thought you were going to say you've seen that somewhere else before, but Nick, the last thing you need is superpowers.
Oh.
Shut up. So what are you...
Well, I'm going to use these gingerbread cookies to patch the holes.
That makes total sense.
Look at that.
Yeah, that definitely looks better. Yep.
It looks more Christmassy.
You really fixed it.
Hi, Piano Rob.
Hi, Nick.
Perfect.
Much better.
I did it, Tom. I patched the holes.
Yep. We're going to take a commercial break. Maybe someone will come and actually repair the holes and not put old milk and gingerbread cookies over them. And we'll be back in a moment.
Who's that resort chair?
The holidays are here. What are you going to do? Drive yourself gift shopping like a trash person? Why not take a ride in Nick's Maxi Van? Nick's Maxi Van takes all the stress out of Orlando area holiday shopping. Coordinate your pickup time with Nick and he'll grab you from your hotel, residence, or wherever you might be. While on the way to the stores, you can snack on a selection of already opened candy canes, Reese's Trees, and cranberry Sprite. We also have a nice warm foot bath at every seat. You can also enjoy a personal entertainment center with DVD copies of Jingle All the Way 2 and Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas. Once you arrive at the mall, Pete will escort you to every store as your personal security, acting as a human shield and pushing Midwestern moms to the ground so you can grab that PS5 or Galactic snacking Grogu. Nick will keep the van running for a quick escape, so just jump in and we'll shake the fuzz. So don't worry about your holiday shopping any longer with the Nick's Maxi Van Holiday Special. Book tonight by calling 407-WDW or online at our new home, nicksmaxivan.com.
Ho, ho, ho! I'm coming down your chimney whether you like it or not. And those aren't reindeer you hear up on your roof every night.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders, and you have garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile.
It's the cowboy and Indian chairs from Whispering Canyon.
Welcome back. We are live on WDWNT TV. Do we have super chats? Can we do those? Or do we not know how to do them? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Katie. Mike McDowell, $5, enjoying a new WDWNT episode. Hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving and a Merry Christmas to everyone. Well, that one hasn't happened yet, but thank you, Mike. Christine Mazza, the blank super chat, $49.99. Wow. That paid for the milk prop. Thank you so much. JC Bob at $4.99. I've seen Wish twice now, and I'm firmly convinced that Magnifico is a metaphor for Chapek. Maybe I haven't seen it yet. Ash 7.
7.
Yeah, 7. Going to my first live WDW News Tonight next week for my birthday. Wouldn't want to spend it anywhere else. Aw, love you all and everything you do. Hail Figment. Yes, indeed. It's going to be. We have a packed house next week. There's already 20-something tickets sold for next week's show, that's above average for this point. Our audience, like us, likes to procrastinate. Usually, they buy tickets at the last minute. You know who you are, those of you in tonight's audience.
How dare you.
There's a bunch of them bought their tickets within the hour.
Wow. Only the mezzanine level is open next week.
Only mezzanine left, yeah. Around the rotunda.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. So, Mark Baffardi, $10. Move over, Tom. Need more Steve. No, we're not doing this anymore. We're not. No more Steve. Enchanted Kyle, 7. Thank you. 7? It's different from regular Kyle. He's enchanted.
I know.
That Disney fan, $1.99. The jokes were fire tonight, Steve. Please stop. Bismo Beer Belly, $50 and 7.
7?
Yeah, 7 cents. Ah, Dopey. It's always the quiet ones.
Nah.
I have a ticket to the 12:15 show, but that's not the date of the show. It's 12:14. So you have a 12:14 ticket. I assume you know which one it is. Show, but looking less like I'll make it over there. Might see you Saturday at Jollywood, though, in my Santa Gertie shirt. Hail the Tiki. We'll hope to see you there. 12:14 is the Thursday. 12:16 is the Saturday. That's
correct.
Jollywood. Nick's like, I didn't know what day that was. I'm sure he has plans now on that day.
Yes.
So now.
No, we're good.
Oh, Bridget Kelly, $2. Have you seen any good cheese holes, Steve? Yeah, the ones in the podium. There's a couple of good cheese holes there. That's why the squirrel's here. Jake, $5. Great job, Katie and Darius. Thanks for holding down the fort. Oh, feel better, Jake. Go rest. This show's not good anyway. Just go rest. They'll be fine. Disney Sign Team, $2. This is a $7 super chat. Oh, my God. That's fantastic. Erica, Astro Design, $5. Thank you for bringing me a dose of ridiculousness every week. Well, thanks for someone actually watching it. Appreciate that. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Okay, cool. There is no incorrect fact this week, apparently.
Everything's correct.
I guess so.
Wow, they got
all the incorrect facts were in the news this week.
Nothing wrong.
There was nothing funnier than what actually happened, so we skipped it. But we do have to take a trip into the world of Unbuilt Disney, though. Let's see what's there. What was never built? The Tiptoe Club. It's at the bottom of the tower. Sorry, Rob, we tried. I thought it was funny. I liked it. Anyway, let's see what's coming up on the show, shall we? Next week on December 7th, it's 7th. We have The Price is Right. Yeah. Also, special guest John, or Big Fat Panda. You've probably seen him on a number of other shows and channels over the years. John will be here. We should have a good time. And then December 14th is a big one. It's Tony's Jolly Wave Christmas Special, which will include Drinking with Tony, Rejected Tree Stroll Trees is back, and as well, Tony Party 3 will be happening against better judgment. And then, of course, we are on break, and we will be back in February with, guess what? The Price is Right.
What?
As well as Cornac the Magnificent and much more when we come back. And tickets are now available for all of our shows in February and March. You can buy them already at WDWNewsTonight.com. But Nick, who brings us the show every week?
News Tonight is brought to you by Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT and their team will design your next magical vacation. From the Walt Disney World and Disneyland resorts to Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. They're also able to book unforgettable VIP tours where you and your group can experience the ultimate park day. And the best part is, of course, their concierge services are free. So book today.
Thank you, Nick. Is that the first time you've ever gotten through that? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm on the roll tonight, Tom.
Yeah, you really spruced the place up with old milk and cookies. It smells great. I definitely can't smell it from here. Yeah. Do you have comments?
Right here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Walt Disney presents
First story, we're looking at the Mark Twain animatronic malfunctions at American Adventure at Epcot. Mr. B. Comptech Teach wrote in, another author canceled in Florida.
Oh, man.
How about this one? A cast member who stole $24,000 for drugs gets a second chance from Disney. Sharky Shyster wrote in, there are executives at the studio that have lost the company billions, and they're still working.
That's fair.
Michael wrote in, drug addict PhotoPass engineer got a company credit card with a $24,000 limit. No wonder our passes go up every year.
That's, it's a great story. we don't say enough positive about Disney half the time, especially the way they treat their cast members. This is a really nice story. That is the part that seemed wild to me, is that a PhotoPass engineer had access to a card with that kind of limit. That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't work in that realm. I don't know if you need a card with that kind of credit limit for that. I have no idea.
Next story, Josh DeMauro talks Indiana Jones reimagining of Dinosaur. Jeffer Laffin wrote in, make it Indy getting chased by the Carnotaurus. Don't let a good AA go to waste.
He can time travel now. Why not?
Man, I know. That would be great.
Just go back to the age of the dinosaur. They just photoshopped Harrison Ford over Dr. Seeker. Dr. Marsh. Why did it have to be Dr.
Oh my God. Amazing. Kick off WDWNT's 50-hour marathon to benefit Toys for Tots.
We did.
Nicholas tweeted, what is a tots? I've been wondering for a long time.
It's a child. It's a child. They're running the show right now in the booth. They're doing great, by the way. Thanks for your donation. The oldest person in the booth, I can't say that for, but the tots are doing great.
Tots are doing good. We posed this question, return of the Italy food booth. Will the food be decent this year? At Diet Game wrote in, I'm putting my life savings and college fund on no. This is not a legally binding contract.
I think Jason and Ashton gave it an okay review. I mean, I wasn't there, so, but I think we said it was edible, which is a big improvement for them.
Guest strips and wades through water on It's a Small World at Disneyland. At Magic Salute wrote in, bartender, I'll have whatever liquid magic that guy's having.
It's liquid magic.
I think he had some sort of substance magic. I think he was gone.
And then we also got this tweet, Small World, to make a statement, I would have chosen the Matterhorn.
You know. Oh.
And then finally, Dopey rips off Snow White's arm. Such a great
video, like Snow White just sort of like falling backwards, just
so
bobbing.
This might be one of my favorites.
I think this is my favorite of all time.
Yeah.
This is still, I mean, number one story is still the lady who drove down the steps. But number one malfunction or Disney screw up.
So good.
This is up there, yeah.
At Robbie the Moo wrote in, it begins.
What does that mean? What does it mean?
What does it mean? At Dawn 2006, fugitive Dopey now on the run.
I mean, look at his smiling face as he stood there with her arm.
I know, so devious.
So gleeful.
Jay wrote in, they better start feeding the dwarves a little better.
These reboots are getting crazy. First there was the Winnie the Pooh horror movie, now this.
Right? At Theme Park CEO, such a clickbait title. You're just trying to get page hits to your website. Clearly, the animatronic just broke Dopey. Dopey would never rip off Snow White's arm.
I love how offended this person was that the real character may have been, someone may have thought the real character did this.
Dopey
like the
would
actual Dopey may have done this, and he was so mad that he had to write that. It's tremendous.
Next tweet, maybe John Progress can lend her a hand.
They're all at the sideshow.
They also tweeted, I guess Rocket bribed him to get him that arm.
That was I thought about that 2 seconds ago. I was like, that's the Marvel joke we missed.
Yeah.
Rocket Raccoon taking the arm. Yeah.
Oh, did I miss one? Oh, sorry.
No, I'm saying it's a joke.
No, there was another tweet up there.
Oh, okay. Do you have that one?
Yeah, I'll
Just
read
go
that
off the screen.
Yeah, that was, oh, don't worry about that. Starting the conversion to Falcon and Winter Soldier mine train.
See, there's our Marvel joke. There it is.
There
you go.
We got that one. Got that one. Last one.
No more?
Yeah. What the hell is his problem? I love it.
Oh, it hurts to laugh.
I love it.
My throat is still killing me from Sunday, from the auction we were on for so many hours, and I had to keep yelling, going once, going twice.
That sounds like a problem, Tom.
It's no, it's not.
So it's not a problem?
No, it's fine. It's a problem, but I know what you're thinking, and I'm not. No.
So you admit it's a problem?
No.
You know, we have a professional around here that can help with problems. What else are you paying them for?
I don't pay that person for anything, a robot or whatever the hell it is. It has pants now. I'm confused. I don't know.
I mean, you really should be paying Toodles, Tom. Anyway, let's go.
I don't want
3,
Toodles here.
2, 1. Oh, Toodles!
You're all part of the problem. It doesn't have pants in it.
Hey, Nick, how's it going?
Well, I'm doing okay, but Tom's having a little problems with his throat, and I was hoping maybe you had something that could help him out.
It's really not a problem. I'm fine.
But if it's a problem, I can help.
Well, so I don't think it's going to be those lights there, Toodles. So can you tell us about the mystery item?
No, in fact, I'm feeling it's a figment miracle. I feel so much better already.
Toodles,
we don't need
ignore him.
No.
What's the mystery item? Tell us all about it.
Please don't.
Well, the mystery tool is comprised of 2 gifts in one from creepy Uncle Drosselmeyer.
Ooh.
The first item can be a little fragile, but delicious once you get it in your mouth.
All right.
It can come in different colors, but pretty much all taste about the same. You can start at either end, but if you start sucking on the longer part first, you can hold on to the rounded part like a handle.
Come on!
That's my preference. Just don't grip too tight. You could really do some damage. I've also known people to use them like swords. Now, the second item can really cause you to bust a nut.
All right. Jesus. I think we've had enough.
We sure have, Toodles. We'll take it.
No.
We'll take the mystery item.
No, we won't.
The mystery Corless tool is a nutcracker with 2 candy canes.
Look at that, Tom. I love candy canes. Those look great. From Uncle Dusenmore person.
Who?
Uncle Dusenmore.
Who would put candy canes on a nutcracker like this?
I don't know, but that's the perfect spot. Tom, grab one and suck on it. It'll help your throat. Come on, everybody. Suck, 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 suck.
Who was chanting suck? Someone in the crowd actually started doing it. Would you stop? No, I don't know where that's been.
It looks tasty.
I don't know. Toodles lives in some weird cartoon world. I'm not putting some item from that realm in my mouth.
All right, you're lost, Tom.
God.
Deal with your sore throat.
I will gladly. I don't even want to touch this. Ugh.
Just trying to help.
Oh, boy. We're going to take a commercial break for my sanity. And we're going to be back, I think, with the Family Feud.
We sure are.
When we come back. What's the setup?
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Come one, come all to see the Disney Park Sideshow. Your eyes won't believe what they're seeing. Witness the one-armed Disney princess. Her arm was once white as snow. Now it's as invisible as the maintenance team. Meet the literary legend who can smoke with his head turned completely backwards. You'll need to take off your rose-colored glasses to see this one. Watch John and his father cook a turkey with just one hand each. They'll even can and clean the oven. Amazing! And if you dare be brave enough, encounter the faceless Floridian Ice Queen. Sure, you can travel across the ocean to meet one with a face, but this oddity is exclusive to America. And while you're here, try one of our amazing games of skill and ring the bell for a prize. Or you could have the barker guess your weight.
Oh, I'd say your wait is about 3 hours.
The Disney Park Sideshow, only at the Disney properties where they don't care anymore.
It's busy in this alley today. What's going on? And oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stop. I brought some corn for Pop. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying. My dear, we're still goodbye. As long as you love me, snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I don't care what the neighbors say, Christmas time is near. I don't care what anyone says, Christmas is full of cheer. All I know is that Santa's sleigh is making his way to the USA. I wish it was Christmas today. I wish it was Christmas today. Christmas today. I wish it was Christmas today. I wish it was Christmas today. Wish it was Christmas today. All I know is that Santa Claus don't care about breaking or applying laws. I wish it was. I wish it was. I wish it was. I wish it was. There are 2 wondrous weeks for our winter vacation before New Year's and school come to end it. So the holiday challenge for kids of all nations is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe turning our beds into dual toboggans or sliding down a ski jump tower. Building a snowman the size of Colossus or giving a Yeti a shower. Staging a snowball fight with giant catapults and snow angels that really fly. Rocking a Christmas carol, wrapping a present, or just shoveling snow on the drive. But you can see there's a whole lot of stuff to do before school starts next year. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna spread some Christmas cheer. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna spread some Christmas cheer.
Welcome back to News Tonight. We're live, if you couldn't tell, by all the people who walked through a shot or all the scrambling that's been happening in the studio. How are these holding up? It's on there.
Pretty good, I know. Toodles knows what it's doing.
It's? We still don't know what it is. But
no.
Anyway. Let's find out what's happening or what's being released this week on Nintendo Switch. Be sure to play Epic Mickey 3. Look out for those malfunctioning animatronics. All the ones from the game, they're real now. Thanks. Thank you to the 2 people who support this continued graphic bit. We appreciate the support. You know, I give up.
You give up?
Yes, I give. Oh, the AC went out. Oh, that's not good. Someone messing with the wires?
I guess so.
The squirrel? Is the squirrel in the electrical?
That seems to be a problem, Tom, if that's happening.
It does seem to be a problem that that's happening.
Well,
what does that problem call for?
Well, you know what? I know somebody that could take care of problems.
No.
All right, everybody, let's get 2 of those out here, right? I think 3, 2, 1. Oh, Toodles!
All of you.
Hey, Nick. Hey, Tom.
So, Toodles, it seems like the squirrel got into our show lighting here, and but kind of gives me an idea how to get rid of him.
You have an idea to get rid of the squirrel. You have an idea to get rid of the squirrel.
Yeah, I remembered the lights, and the squirrel was like chewing on the lights. I think maybe, you know.
You saw the squirrel chewing on the lights.
Yes.
So your idea is to electrocute a squirrel.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen Christmas Vacation? If that could happen to a cat, it could surely happen to a squirrel.
I've also seen Christmas Vacation, and I'd say this was an accurate movie to compare you guys to. You are the jolliest bunch of a-holes this side of the nut house.
See, Toodles gets it.
You know, I've also seen Christmas Vacation. I remember there's an actual squirrel in the movie, and it's basically holding everyone hostage. This is not the right analogy.
We'll be fine, Tom. We'll take all the lights with the exposed and frayed, wires, and we'll just put them up behind us, right? And I think, we'll have somebody else do that because I don't want to get shocked. So if we could just set them up behind us, Toodles, that would be great.
All right. There you go.
Perfect. Thanks, Toodles.
Those were there the whole show.
No, they weren't, Tom. They were just set up by Toodles.
Okay.
Those lights
There's
right there.
no way this is going to work. What is...
Look at that, Tom! I told you it would work. Between the questionable milk and the electrocuting shock from the frayed wires, it turned that squirrel into a superhero. You might call him a little king squirrel.
If that was the case, then my nutcracker from Creaky Uncle Doofendorf, or whatever his name is, would be gone.
He did disappear, Tom! Look, it is gone! I don't see it anywhere.
It's not here.
Look at that, Tom! The Nutcracker won! The Nutcracker beat the evil squirrel villain and it disappeared
Where
forever.
did the squirrel go?
Poof, it disappeared.
Where's the body?
It's a Christmas miracle. Poof.
Don't
question it, Tom.
This is the dumbest show.
The Nutcracker rules.
Please, speaking of rules, are there any? We have a game, right?
You want to play?
Rob, what were you playing? What's happening over there?
I was playing Nutcracker music.
Oh, okay. Don't get into this bit, please. Save yourself from this bit. Please, Family Feud. Go ahead.
Family Feud. All right, come up, contestants. We got 3 on this side, 3 on that side. Avoid all those wires.
Yeah, they're frayed and chewed on by a electrocuted squirrel.
All right, I'm gonna come over here. Oh, there we go. Everybody take one of those. Help. I don't think this is going to safely reach. What are you doing? Where's the squirrel when you need them? Oh my God. Don't trip. Are you testing the buzzer already? Sure.
I have one.
He has one.
He's not even on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, block the screen. No, really, it's just stand. No, stand there. It's fine. Well, don't worry about it. You'll be able to see what's on.
It's behind you. All right, so we have Team 1, Team 2. Did you come up with cool team names?
Team.
This is Team 1, called Team.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I mean, look at that. They put time into that.
Look at that.
That is fantastic. All right, so our first 2 contestants, Team against Pirates of the Caribbean. All right, they're going to be playing 4 rounds of Family Feud. We polled our WDWNT audience on some questions and came up with the most popular answers. Your job is to uncover the most popular answers in each round. The first 2 rounds are worth the points that the answers are worth. And the second 2 rounds. Second 2 rounds, the points are doubled. All right. The team with the most points after 4 rounds wins the game. All right. This is the fastest one to buzz in first gets to take a guess. And here is our first question. Actually, can we look at the board to see how many answers we have? Do we have that up right here?
The first question.
We have the... There we go. All right. All right, so the first one is, what attraction seems to always be down? Team 2.
The People Mover.
The People Mover. Let's see the People Mover. That is on the board at number 5. All right, so you get a chance to get a higher answer here.
Flight of Passage.
Flight of Passage. Is that on the board? All right, it is not. All right, Team 2, would you like to play or pass this category?
We're gonna play. Yeah, we're gonna play.
You're gonna play. All right. Switch over and have our next contestant kind of come up here to the board. Yeah, you can leave that right.
No, they can stay over there. No, they stay over there.
What?
Stay where they are.
But the camera can't see them.
There's no camera on both.
Oh, okay, cool. Just,
We have multiple cameras?
I was told they have to come up. I'm sorry.
I always thought someone just runs really fast with the camera to the next spot.
All right, Joe, name an attraction that is always seems to be down.
Rise of the Resistance.
All right, let's see. Rise of the Resistance. Is that on there? It is the number 1 answer. All right, next up, name an attraction that always seems to be down.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's see if that's on there. It is the number 6 answer. All right, no strikes yet. Back to crew.
All right, sorry, I need to think.
Good, think all you want. Can we, by the way, can we shut off the chat?
Oh. Is it Space Mountain?
Is Space Mountain on the board?
Turn this away from them. I don't know.
Just stand in front of it.
Pull the plug. Let the squirrel. Let the squirrel at it.
Don't look over here.
That's last week's chat.
All right, crew said Space Mountain. Is Space Mountain on the board? It is. It's the number 4 answer.
What are you doing, Steve?
I didn't do it. Shut up, Joe.
I'm gonna wreck it.
There, that's good.
Oh my.
That's good.
All this to keep Joe from cheating.
I know, right?
The second we get it turned around, they turn it off.
All right. Joe, name an attraction that always seems to be down.
Ratatouille.
See, Ratatouille. That should only be their first strike. The strike wasn't reset, I think, after he, right?
No, it wasn't.
Okay. All right, name an attraction that always seems to be down.
Can we help our family?
Not in this round. Yep, name an attraction.
Soarin'.
Soarin'? All right, let's see. Soarin'. Not on the board. That is strike 2. All right, back to crew.
Is it Slinky Dog Dash?
Let's see. Is Slinky Dog Dash on the board? Still 4 answers left. That, unfortunately, that is your 3rd strike. All right, back over to Team 1. You can talk about it and let me know an answer. Name an attraction that always seems to be down. You get 1, you win the points.
Well,
go with Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror always seems to be down. Let's see if it's on the board. It is not. Pirates of the Caribbean get the points for round 1. All right, let's see those answers. Let's reveal number 8. Number 2. We could go number 2.
Jake, push the button from home.
Either way. Let's see number 8. Oh no. I will tell you number 8.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Peter Pan. It is not. Peter Pan. Number 7 was Indiana Jones.
Yeah, not the show.
Number 3 was Rock and Roller Coaster, and the number 2 answer was Test Track.
Okay.
All right, let's get the we'll get the second person up to do the. Hi.
Hi, Nick.
Trying to look at my paper here.
Oh, I didn't even know.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, the buzzer. I got it. There you go.
Do I look like I bend over? Well, never mind.
That somehow was not the most inappropriate thing for
All right, we surveyed our audience and asked them this question. If you were a cast member at Walt Disney World, what would your dream job be? Team 2.
Tours.
Let's see, tours. Tour guide is in there, so number 3 answer. You have a chance to take this, though.
Entertainment.
Entertainment. Let's see if entertainment is on there. Let's see. Yeah, entertainment, no. All right, would you like to pass or play, Team 2?
We're going to pass.
You're going to pass? All right.
Bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off for them, Cotton.
Let's see. I know. That it does seem to be a hard one. All right. If you were a cast member at Walt Disney World, what would your dream job be?
Imagineer.
See, Imagineer. That's a good one. It is on there. Number 4 answer.
Skipper.
A skipper, like Jungle Cruise
Yeah.
skipper. All right, let's see. Someone who skips around,
Barbie's little sister.
like character. Happily. That is strike 1. Yeah, you can just pass it down. Go ahead.
Pin trader. Hold the pin trade.
A professional.
They do. The cast members that hold the pin trading. I don't know what they.
They do not, Tom. Don't ruin my dream. Pin trader. Not on there. Strike 2. Down to your last strike.
Attractions.
Attractions. Any.
That's a dangerous wish.
Attractions. It is the number 1 answer.
Can you combine them all with their individual answers to that? I would love to know.
I would love to know as well, Tom. We can do a full audit of this game after we're done. I got some suggestions. Go ahead.
Character attendant.
Character attendant. Is that on the board? It is. Staying alive. All right.
People to dream bigger.
Right?
Or talk to
Right?
people that have these jobs.
All right, 2 strikes, 3 answers left on the board. What do you got?
Monorail driver.
Monorail driver. It's there. It's the number 5 answer.
Is up there. I hope monorail drivers.
Can I ask a question then?
It's not how this game works.
No, I'll allow it. I'll allow
If
it.
I said entertainment, assuming characters under that.
I don't know. I wouldn't say so. Yeah.
Not handler.
Different.
Entertainment would cover characters?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
It does not. Okay.
Does not. All right.
Judges say no.
All right. What would your dream job be?
Maintenance.
Maintenance, fixing stuff. Lot to do. We'll keep you busy. Not on there, that's strike 3. Over to Pirates of the Caribbean. You got a chance to steal. Have you conferred? Have you talked about an answer?
Oh, they know. They're ready.
You know, yeah.
Would it be doing character?
Character. The character, all right. It's character on there.
I wonder.
It is number 2 answer.
Yeah, it should be under entertainment.
No, I said it's not. I said the judge said no.
It's its own.
It's a separate thing.
Entertainment is a show.
You asked for clarification, I clarified.
I thought we were talking about the character it's in.
Yeah, and I said that does not count neither does entertainment.
That's why I was trying to give him this.
You're going to get core bucks either way. Simmer down.
I don't want to lose to Joe! Don't worry, I'll make it easy.
All right, Team 2 gets those points. Let's see what number 7 on the board was. Yeah, 7. Animal caretaker.
All right.
All right, let's have
No one said piano player, Tom. And an
Thank
answer.
you for grabbing that.
You made it seem so clever.
Okay.
Let me see jelly rolls.
Oh, boy. All right, for our third question, the points are doubled this round, so you do have a chance to catch up here. Our question for this round, we polled our audience and asked them to name an IP that is overused at the Disney parks. I hear people. Okay, gonna go with Team 1.
Marvel.
Marvel. Is Marvel on the board? Marvel is on there, so number 5 answer.
Frozen.
See if Frozen got on there. That is number 1. Pass or play this category?
We'll play.
You're going to play it, all right. Let's go over to crew. Crew.
Moana.
Let's see, Moana. Is it overused? It is. It's the number 2 answer. Name an attraction, name an IP that's overused at the Disney parks.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Is it overused? That is not. That is your first strike. I mean, he has hide and squeak as well.
That's a maxi band game too, right? Isn't it?
An IP that is overused.
Pixar.
Is it Pixar? Who knows? Our audience might have said it was.
He said Marvel was.
Yeah. Pixar. Toy Story, yep. No, okay. All right. We'll give it to him. Number 4 answer. You guys?
No taking it back, it flipped.
Did. Our judges, they could be harsh, they could be lenient. You never know.
They could be intoxicated.
They're hopped up on pixie sticks.
I will go with Star Wars.
Star Wars. Marvel's on there. Star Wars might. Number 3 answer. All right, you're in good position here. Only 1 strike, 1 left.
All eyes on Joe. It's his moment. He's trained for this.
He has.
3,700 straight shows.
Not helping.
An overused IP. Spit it out.
It.
It. Is it? An overused IP. It's a strike. Yes. All right. Last chance. An overused IP at the Disney parks. No.
Disney princesses?
Disney princesses.
A lot of castles.
Are they overused? Not according to our audience. That's the 3rd strike. You got a chance to steal these points, get back in the game.
That was a big one.
Did you God, go with your first thought. You got a couple in
Did
mind?
they talk it over?
Yeah.
Just go with the first thing. Go with the first.
Mm.
I have to choose between them.
Yes. Well, I need an answer, so go pick one.
Encanto.
Encanto. Is it overused at the Disney parks? Not on the board.
What was your other option? I'm just curious.
Yeah, you guys. What were you going between?
Mickey, but I It's not an agreement. I'm just saying what they might have said. I just want to know.
It's the one that's going to piss Jake off. Stitch.
Stitch, sure. Can Jake? Whoa!
It is Stitch.
Get that from home.
All right, let's get this last round going here. Come back up. Love it. All right. All right, final round here. This is our final question. Name a piece of park merchandise every child wants. Team 2.
A Mickey balloon.
A Mickey balloon. That makes sense to me. Is it on the board? Number 2 answer. You have a chance here.
Bubble wand.
A bubble wand. Kids love blowing those bubbles. It is number 1.
We're gonna play.
We're gonna play it. All right. Pass the mic down.
All right.
What do you think? Piece of park merchandise every kid wants.
That every kid wants.
Every kid.
Merchandise, not food. I'm much
Correct.
better with food. Oh crap! A bag. One of the lounge fly.
Every kid loves those lounge
those
flies.
children and their expensive lounge fly collection.
Not on the board. Strike 1.
Mini ears.
Mini ears. Mickey ears. Yeah, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. That's the number 3 answer.
Plushes.
A plush. That is on there as well.
I'm down to the last one, and it's me again. Oh,
Well,
great.
you have a couple strikes to play with. You
Oh,
only have
good,
1 strike
good.
against it.
A child.
Child would want.
All right. A light up wand.
A light up wand to go with their bubble wand. And it is on there! Oh! Nice job. All right, you get double the points that round. Let's see what our final total is. Wait, what? That can't be the case. Is it, Katie? And they won. All right. Team 100 and...
Yeah.
I was gonna say they, but
Yeah.
Nick said points are like quadrupled or something. I've heard.
Double.
And team 2?
188.
Whoa!
Wait, you guys won?
We won!
You guys won? You guys won!
Told you I'd make it easy.
What a comeback. Even though they cheated, you guys won. Good job. Nice. All right.
The screen?
Yeah.
That almost hit me in the head? Yeah.
Oh, congratulations, Team 1. You are getting lots of core bucks. You're getting a few less core bucks.
Yeah.
Great job, everyone.
Good job,
tonight. Appreciate
everybody.
it.
There you go.
Good job not tripping over the cords, playing the cables. All good stuff.
I'll take these.
Oh, Tom, here's your candy cane.
No, thank you. No, please. Here you go.
Thank you.
Have that. Wow, did we do a 90-minute show? I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
Wow, look at us. Don't
Everybody's
worry, the price is
clapping
right.
for it.
Don't worry, the Price is Right is next week, and then Tony Party. So we're just trying to make sure everyone's ready for that. Also, we still haven't released last week's show if you missed it.
Look, I saw mints. Remember that joke?
No.
And where in the world is Tom?
We read that one already. You got the next one? We have super chats. Bismo Beer Belly 7. 7? Yes, Thursday the 14th, LOL. Likely resort bar hopping with a friend. Aaron Payne, Canadian $6.99. That's like $1. Lo, the podcast brings the nonsense.
How much liquid magic
This is a normal subscriber to the podcast, I think, right here. This is it. Is this the guy who went streaking at Small World with that writing? Like,
probably just your former Jelly Rolls client. Play a piano song on the piano and not something that's not usually a piano song. Rosita Klein, $100. Awesome job, WDWNT, reaching more than the goal. Jake will be mailing you a special. Why is Jake mailing? Jake lives next door to me. Is he mailing me? Happy holidays, all. Yeah, I made it home to watch the rest. Well, thank you, Rosita. Very kind, very sweet. What is that? The milk. Put the milk away. Oh. No. Jake D7. I just have found out this week that Cornack is a reference to Starnack and not Johnny Carson's car. That's incorrect. I don't even know what Starnack is. Does anyone know what that is? I don't know.
Nope.
I have no idea. Sam Fritz, 199, 21-20 Seahawks over Cowboys at the half.
Look what I found, Tom. The Nutcracker.
That was supposed to be missing?
It wasn't
I
missing.
still don't know what happened in that last bit. It was harder to follow than Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantum Mania.
Well, you see, there was a Nutcracker and a squirrel, and the squirrel was a villain.
Why?
And the squirrel was like, I'm going to eat all the wires. And the Nutcracker was like, no, you're not. You get out of here, squirrel. And the Nutcracker won and saved our studio.
That made perfect sense. Everything will make sense when I'm older. Mark Buffardi, $20. The Toodles appearances have to be hands down one of the best reoccurring bits ever. Here you go, Sabrina. Retro Red, $2. It's a mega maid, sir. She went from suck to blow. Just like this show. Retro Red, $5. Me and my wife can't wait to see you guys live next, I assume next week for the first time. My wife still hopes it's to do a shot with Sabrina if she's down.
Absolutely.
She said she's down. Good news.
We'll whip up some of that turkey broth.
Beverly and turkey shot. Can we get Beverly to mix with the turkey broth? I'm in. Fat Tested Travel, Jason Vaughn, 499. Whose drugs were stronger, the Streaker or the Toodle script? I assume they mean writer. I assume whatever you've taken, Jason, is probably stronger. The script whitener. I use Crest for my script whitening. JC Bobbitt, $4.99. My fiance is mad the show was short and I'm coming to bed early. There's a post show. Why aren't you a Wigs member? We have 30 minutes left.
So good.
Wait until Jason and Eric find out the show was only 90 minutes the week they both left. Wait till they find out. Anyway, remember, kids, don't chew on wires. Wigs members, we got a post show coming up. Good night. Please stop.
with a thankful heart and an endless joy, with a growing family, every girl and boy will be nephew and niece to me. Will bring love, hope, and peace to me. And every night will end, and every day will start with a grateful prayer and a thankful heart. Life is like a journey, and who knows when it ends. And if you need to know the measure of a man, you simply count his friends. Stop and look around you. The glory that you see is born again each day. Don't let it slip away. How precious life can be. With a thankful heart that is wide awake, I do make this promise: every breath I take will be used now to sing your praise and beg you to share the days with a loving guarantee that even if we part, I will hold you close with a thankful heart.